with us moving around on the field and doing 2-back sets, like, you don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Somebody told me I got to watch a show called Outer Banks, and tell me about the acting.
Yeah. So I mean, it's always something I want to do and like just be a part of.
In our room is really just go crash out. Like, if you have to go insert and if a linebacker pops up, or if you have to go block a DN on a pin, he better be on his ass.
It just spins different.
So like, for example, the ball will like tail off this way. If you're looking at it, the ball will have this tail.
Right.
Instead of righty, it'll kind of be more straight like this.
Is this the first big interview that you? Well, it's presumptuous to say big interview, but since you clarified the pronunciation of your name to Bijan, am I getting that right now?
Man, yeah. Like
okay,
you said it right.
I was in the mirror last night. Bijan.
Nah, I used to I tell people, like, I've been saying it Bijan my whole life.
Yeah,
and my mom's like, "Why do you say that?"
Yeah.
Like, it's Bijan, and I'm like. So, but Bijan, however you want to say it, like,
hey man,
it sounds good.
That's
way.
Cool.
Yeah,
I want to just get that out there so people at home.
And then
Bijan's mom
it's crazy.
It's Bijan.
It's crazy. Like, everybody's now like I went to the gas station the other day, and the clerk was like, "I meant Bijan." I was like, "Bro, just you say however you want."
You're so chill, which is good. But like some dudes, you'd be all nervous.
No, true, because they'll actually like try to press you.
I'm like, hell yeah.
I don't care. Yeah.
So I you walked in and the first thing I said is, you've been busy, man, because somebody told me I got to watch a show called Outer Banks, and tell me about the acting.
Yeah, so I mean, it's always something I want to do and like just be a part of, but like I've been kind of dibbling and dabbling, like doing like commercials and especially like this off season, trying to get just in front of the camera and like get those like chops going, because. I mean, it's fun, man. Like, you just get to express your personality and just have fun with it. And for me, like, my best friend, he's on Outer Banks, and he's one of the main characters, Jonathan, and he's loved it for a long time now. So like, me seeing him, and then obviously I had like McConaughey in college, and him, giving me like a lot of tips and stuff. Like, it's cool to be around.
That's a hell of a mentor to have.
It is. And he's such a cool dude, just super chill. Like, he lives in Austin, so like just me always being around him and me just always just talking to him, like it's been something that's been like brewing up for a long time. He's
got to sound so cool to talk to on the phone. He's got that like, what does he do? The Lincoln commercials? He's got the Lincoln voiceover voice.
No, he's cool as heck. Like, and that's him. That's him 90% of the time. Yeah. So like, he's been great for me. Like, it's been cool.
Does your character, no spoilers, but does your character die?
So
no, tell me. Don't tell me.
So I mean, it's not long. So I'm hopefully like during the bye week, I get to go back down there and like kind of finish a little bit, but and do like some more stuff. But it's not like it's not like a long role.
Are you more nervous your first practice where you're trying to or being on set?
Oh, the first time
when you try not to screw it up.
Oh yeah. Being on set because it's like, first of all, I mean, Jonas, like, he does a great job with, like, he's the director of the show.
Yeah.
And like, I did a Disney Channel show too, Bunked.
Yeah.
And so like, it's cool because I have like directors that like are super cool, super chill, and they like try to pertain to you and understand like this isn't easy because there's so much going around. There's so much going on those sets, and it can get like, whoa, like, yo.
Hell yeah.
So you be nervous as heck, but they be like so cool, and they make you want to like.
I'm gonna check it out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
The last season I was on, like, it was like 10 seconds.
Okay. That's okay though.
Which is cool.
That's okay though. One time they put me on Ballers. They're like, come down to Miami. You're gonna be on Ballers. This is
how's that?
Well, let me tell you. They put me on Ballers. I did this whole scene. I was there for like hours. I met The Rock. And I went home and I'm like, yeah, I'm on Ballers, like this episode. So I have my buddies over.
Okay.
And they're like, where are you? And like the thing keeps going, like, and then, oh, there you are. I'm on the TV in the background.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
So he did me dirty,
but
I got my I'm SAG card and all that. So
it gets you.
It's a brotherhood.
It is.
You know,
a lot of people don't know about it. They don't know about it.
So, all right, let's talk football because Falcons fans are like, "Damn, dude, you got Bijan, and you're not asking about football." Here's one of the things I'm most curious about. Y'all ran so much out of the pistol last year.
Yeah.
And I thought at the beginning it was for Kirk because of the mobility issues and the injuries. But then it persisted. And I see it out here. Mm-hmm. Do you like the pistol? Like, explain to fans at home why the pistol is good for outside zone better than shotgun.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like, when you have a guy like that is obviously mobile, that can like come in and get those play action passes with the wide zone, like the wide zone opens up.
Yeah.
And then the defense doesn't know where you're going. That's another plus. Like, you know, I try to hide it so like they really don't know. And then we have, you know, plays off of plays that are from the pistol. So for the wide zone, like it's really effective because I mean, when you can read your gaps, so you can slow the game down to slow the defense down. I mean, it's pretty unstoppable. And then now, obviously, this year, like we're adding so many different run schemes in, and we're doing it from pistol, we're doing it from guns. So now you don't know what we're gonna come out with, and I mean, it's pretty dangerous.
No, it looks like a pain in the ass to play your offense. I'm just being honest, because the offensive line, they move on a string. Like everybody,
they do, and they all move together. Like they're all in sync, and they're all doing a lot of different stuff, but like they're really all in sync together, which is pretty cool.
When you watch Detroit, do you see some similarities in the run game?
Absolutely. You know, especially like last year. I think last year with Detroit and then like this year with us, like there's a lot of similarities.
2 good backs.
Yeah, 2. And then, but we're in the pass game. We're all over the field, like at receiver. And now more like this year, like, you know, with us moving around on the field and doing 2-back sets, like, you know, you don't know what's going to happen, what personnel is going to come out. So that's another thing that's been like super effective with us this year.
How much goes into replacing a center? You know, Detroit coincidentally is replacing a center. We're talking about Detroit right now. No Ragnow's gone.
No doubt.
You've got an all-pro guard out there in Lindstrom.
Yep.
But Dahlman, you know, steps out. And how much does Newsel, having played some games, help?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Because people don't realize like News played the first 10, 11 games. Like he started the first all those games when Drew was hurt. Yeah. So we're already all used to him. Like I know what he's thinking. He knows what the Q's thinking. And he's super smart, super athletic. So like it's not a drop off, you know, losing Drew. Obviously Drew is
great player,
amazing center. That's my dog. Like, but you know, we weren't like, oh man, like we're in need of a center because Newsel and Drew are right there with each other.
Well, it's like the 2 guys that you really are going to depend on that weren't playing a lot. Were not expected to play last year. They got reps.
Yeah,
Newsel and Penix.
Yeah.
So like
and
kind of
that's why it works.
Yeah,
because like that's why like, you know, obviously God does everything for a reason.
Yeah.
So like obviously with Mike playing the last 3 games of the season and then News playing that whole time.
Yeah.
It wasn't we weren't missing anything like when we started the offseason.
Here's what I'm wondering. Like you were split out some last year.
Yeah.
I think it was 60 total plays or something, the slot and outside. Mm-hmm. Do you like being out there? And then what do you do to work on that part of your bag?
Yeah, I mean, I love being out there because it just creates mismatches. And, you know, if a team puts a linebacker on me, like we're gonna try to exploit that every time. I mean, we're trying to get if there's a safety or a corner, like we're still gonna. I mean, you just never know what the play is. Like we could come that way, but I mean, I'm all off season. I've been, you know, running routes and, you know, trying to perfect that craft as well. But I grew up. That's what I grew up doing. Like I grew up doing 7-on-7, flag football.
Well, Raheem doesn't do 7-on-7 here. He told me he doesn't like 7-on-7.
He don't. And I'm perfectly fine with it just because like it gets us more reps like with the team and you know, we want to make it realistic, obviously. But man, 7-on-7 was my thing like all off season, in high school and even in college, like in the off season, like we would do 7-on-7 and I would be doing it. So like it's dope.
Well, you said you've been working on, you know, that part of your game a little bit, but it had to be a one-stop shop going to train with CMC.
Yeah.
I heard the motivation. Well, you tell me what the motivation was before I take a guess at it.
Well, you know, just working out with him, like you just give you a different perspective on, you know, a guy that's been doing it for so long and a guy that's been like just so locked in for such a long time. But even just like running routes with him and finding different route techniques with him really helped me out a lot. Because I mean, now like I felt I was a good choice runner, but like now like I'm trying to become like the best choice runner because he obviously has been the best at it for such a long time. And I know I got caught by saying like he was the best ever. And I know like Marshall Faulk was the guy that kind of started it all. So.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, but there's also like, you know, an age thing too.
Absolutely. So like, and he was the guy that I saw.
You didn't have Madden 98.
You're right.
I have Madden 98.
You're right.
That's a generation.
That's what's that, like 27 years ago?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Don't fucking remind me.
No, I'm kidding.
But the gameplay was pretty.
Absolutely.
Do you play Madden?
Yeah, I do.
I got to get your tag.
You play right now?
Oh, I play.
26 is fire.
I played. Madden let me play.
I will not lie. Like,
see, we got to go up to Philly to give Saquon the 99 overall thing, which was pretty cool.
That's dope.
He talked about you. He said, "I said, who's got the best cuts?"
Oh, I know. Yeah, that was.
And he said it's you.
That's props. I hit him up when he
Did you?
Kind of like went viral when he said that.
Yeah.
So I hit him up. I was like, bro, like, I appreciate you. Like I'm trying to get to your level.
Yeah.
You know, every single day, but. Like it was cool that he said that.
What do you like watching about him?
I think we're just so similar in our game. Like, you know, I think it's all before we pass the line of scrimmage. Like how we read, how we explode, you know, outside of in the gaps, make people miss. Like I think we have a lot of similarities in our game.
The big cuts,
and then our like how we stay low.
Yep.
Yeah, low in our cuts. Like. That's what's really effective, and I watch him every game to try to find it.
Would you ever think to jump over somebody backwards?
So
has that even crossed your mind? Did it start crossing your mind after?
Yeah. So like, obviously, like that's such an instinctual play.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't looking for that. Like he ended up in that position.
Yeah.
And like something just like happened. So I think that's a play that you just don't look for. And we all have those plays, like, you know, we're trying to get north and south. So, like, when he did that, that was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
He just happens to be on the cover of Madden. So
I think that's why he's
the best part is I asked him, he's so cool. He's like you, he's so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, do you remember who the guy is you hurdled? He's like, I don't even want to say his name, you know, and we made sure on the Madden cover that it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
Like we didn't put his name.
Absolutely. Like you can never forget who that person is. That's pretty insane.
So here's one for me, because you're now a couple years in where you felt like a 30 carry day and a 10 carry day, like you feel the variability and probably how your body feels.
Yeah.
But the question I have is, you're young enough to remember, what felt worse, waking up on a Sunday morning in Austin or waking up on a Monday morning in Atlanta?
A Sunday morning in Austin.
Really?
Yeah. I think like the NFL.
Is it the bars?
Well, the NFL. No, the NFL and college, like it's just two different things.
Yeah.
You know, college. I mean, those dudes are trying to hit the mess out of you.
Isn't that weird? You would think it'd be the NFL.
You would, but in college, like they're trying to come every play. They're trying to hit you. NFL, like, I mean, you have guys that like they'll tackle, they'll want to get you. But I don't think that like they're trying to come in because they're trying to protect their bodies as well. Like, and you know, it's just two different things.
It's also litigated now to the point where like we're getting fined for everything, and
you cannot.
And now
tackle.
y'all can't put your head down.
Yeah, like you cannot tackle. Like and it's just like there's a lot of rules that are coming.
That's a tough one.
Even like that hip drop, you can't like tackle a certain way low.
Oh, the hip drop thing is tough. Because
I
think, you know, like every once in a while I see a guy do it and I'm like, there's some intent there.
Yeah.
But generally it's like, I think it's an accident.
It typically is. And it's like, but it changes your tackling form.
Yes.
So like, you know, typically guys want to do that to protect them and get down. Like, but now like you can't even wrap up because you can't. And they'll find. I heard that fine is crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it is crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't have to ever pay that fine.
No doubt. No doubt.
What do you get out of joint practice? Because Titans are coming to town. What are you excited about? Like, I'm sure for a defensive end, you used to be like, finally, I see a guy with a different set.
Yeah.
I've been seeing the same set every day.
No doubt.
What is it for you surveying from that vantage point?
I mean, I love the joint practice just because, like, obviously, like you just said, it's a different team. But then you just see a different defense. You see different looks. It gets your eyes back to if it's a jet front or if it's not. And I get to scout a different team now for the 2 days that they're here. But I love it, man. Like they're competitive. They're fun. I have teammates that are on from college that are on the Titans. So like T Sweat, T'Vondre Sweat. He's one of the guys.
That's a big dude.
Yeah, he's huge. That's
big ass.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Yeah.
And then like Gunnar Helm, like, so I know like it's gonna be like fun getting to talk to those guys again. But I mean, we were in Miami last year, and that heat was crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was fun to play, but it was just like that heat, like it's different.
It is different, especially if you get them early in the season. If you go down to Tampa, like for an opener.
I know. Good thing Tampa's coming here.
Yeah, you're lucky about that because I've had to do that Tampa thing for the opener.
Tough.
Dudes are in quicksand. They're running around and that pirate cannon's going off.
That pirate cannon, man. Golly, that thing. They could really take that out.
So you think? so we're about done here. But you traveled this off season, right?
Yeah.
What was the coolest place you went?
I think Tokyo was the best. That was the best one. Just the culture there.
Yeah.
Like so obviously they don't have trash cans there. Like no trash, but you don't see a single piece of trash.
So where's the trash going?
You gotta put it in the bag.
Oh, you carry a personal bag.
Because like there's no trash anywhere, there's no dirt on the floor, there's nothing. Like it's the cleanest,
that's crazy,
most insane place I've ever seen. And then like the fashion there is unbelievable.
What about the night? Like at night, like the lights and everything. Just
it's off. Like downtown.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Did you venture out at all?
Yeah. So we went to Osaka.
Yeah.
In Kyoto, and Osaka was a really cool place.
Oh, wow.
That was a really cool place. And then the food. I don't know. You like Wagyu?
Yeah.
They got the best Wagyu of all time.
Yeah, really?
Like, yeah.
It just melts.
Oh, it's insane.
Well, how much for an ounce?
Oh, I mean, we got like this much.
Yeah.
And typically like in America, that's like $170. Now there it's like 50.
No way.
Yeah.
We're going to.
You have to,
man.
Have to.
Is there any good football players in Japan?
That's a must.
But then you went to Berlin, right?
Yeah. So then went to Berlin.
You doing a little scouting. For y'all's trip.
Yep. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Like it was me, Batsy, my auntie, and then some other people from the Falcons. Like, but I think we had a blast, man.
That's
like
awesome.
The culture there is super dope. The food, it was good.
Yeah.
Like we had European food just be up and down.
Yeah.
But we had a good time. Like, and then we went to the Champions League final. So that was.
I heard you're like making friends with like world famous soccer players, dude.
That was fun.
You made it.
No,
he's a cultured dude. That's why we like having him on the show. So the last one is, we talked about chill music last time. You like a lot of chill music. You use soundscapes.
Yes, house music.
Okay, they got some house music out at practice.
It was great.
Did you find Krungbin yet? The band I told you about.
I think I found them when you told me.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'll be honest. Like
you gotta come on, bro.
All right,
they got a song called "Texas Sun."
Oh yeah,
with Leon Bridges.
Oh yeah, that is them. I think that's the only time I've heard of them.
There you go.
Okay, well then I'm gonna give you somebody.
Okay,
and their name is Kasai.
Okay, Kasai.
So KAASI.
All right, when I'm on the river this week,
you will love it.
I'll listen to Kasai.
You will love it.
All right,
super chill.
Did they let you get the aux cord here?
Yeah. I mean, you mean at practice?
Yeah. Do the people get pissed when you walk in the weight room and plug in some raindrops?
Yeah. Oh, I do. Oh yeah. See. I tried that one time and that got changed so quick. It was crazy. I was offended. It's all good.
Hey,
it's all good.
Bijan Robinson for the people at home. All right. And thanks for coming on again, dude.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Come on back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely. Glad you're
Kill
here.
It this year, bro.
Yep.
So for the second time on Greenlight, now in person, Drake London joins the show. Dude, you fucking bigger in person. Like, dude, I was watching you catch passes out there. You look like a damn tight end who can run and jump and the whole thing, man. You look great out there.
Appreciate it.
How excited are you for the new chapter, man? I mean, Kirk was awesome. The injury, hand the keys over to Michael.
Yeah.
But I think he showed enough at the end of the season to be like, hey, he's ready for the big games. Mm-hmm. Is that how you guys felt coming out of it?
Yeah, most definitely. One of our biggest emphasis, obviously, was to get more work. over the course of the offseason and stuff. But I kept telling him that you really can't take away those reps that we had in the game, because it's like you're in the fire. There's no go back and reset. Coach can't say reset those. So the ones that we, put in the bank and we coined was like, okay, it's really, really good, and it was promising. So like I'm ecstatic for this season.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy, and so is everybody else.
And then with him, you get like 2 overtime games, so it's like free football.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys are trying to get in the playoffs and the whole thing, but as far as development's concerned, nobody wants to see Kirk get dinged, but it's the kind of thing where it's like, okay, better he's running out for his first start last year than this year.
Yeah.
And how was the communication? Because I know so much of y'all is about getting on the same page. Hey, how do you want me to run this route? Like, where do you want me to break this off? I don't even know what y'all are talking about sometimes, bro. But
yeah,
how was the communication from a rookie? Because he's older, right? Like, did he have that kind of mature play about him?
He has that mature play about him, and he's mature, like he's beyond his years, really. But I think the thing that like really helped, and like I try to help as much as I can, is be an open book in general.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if it was good, bad, bro. If you say you want me to go off on this angle and do this and do that, then I'm gonna do it, because it's really for the quarterback at the end of the day.
Right.
As long as he can make the pass, then we're gonna be good,
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing, was just all of us being open books with him.
Right.
And he's doing that and taking advantage of it for real.
Is it weird catching a ball from a lefty? Have you ever caught a ball from a lefty as much as you caught your balls from Penix?
Yeah, I get that question a lot. It's funny. I'm a lefty, so I see it. I see it naturally, and it kind of doesn't throw me off. Sometimes it has creeped up on me and caught me off guard sometimes. Different the way the ball tails and certain stuff like that. But luckily enough, I'm a lefty, so I've seen the spin my whole life.
What does it? It just spins different.
Mm-hmm. So like, for example, can I use this?
Yeah, use that football, bro. That's why it's here.
The ball will like tail off this way. If you're looking at it, the ball will have this tail.
Right.
Instead of righty, it'll kind of be more straight like this.
Yeah.
So now you're catching the ball over and it'll go this way. Or if you're catching it that way, it'll go that way. And then two, if it comes out wonky, like it's going to come out wonky, So like you have to be very, very cautious.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I don't really see it too much, and I don't really plan on trying to mess with that.
Yeah. What I thought I heard you say that one of the things he does really well for young guys, he'll look off defenders.
Yeah.
Does some of that have to do with the fact that he's had to try to look off Jesse Bates in practice? That's a really tough guy to look off.
Yeah, it definitely helps. But I mean, you'll see him do some stuff where you're kind of like, whoa. Yeah. Like I didn't even know that ball was going to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he'll do no lookers, everything like that's in the book. And it's just cool to see that sort of like athletic arrogance on the field, Like it's really, really cool.
Athletic arrogance, you're going to have more scramble drill.
Yeah.
Is that something that excites you, late in the down, being able to kind of find your way, find some space where I know Kirk, like I'm not calling him immobile, but he was dealing with what he was dealing with last year. You probably weren't getting a lot of extended plays.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm stoked for that too. Since college, we would always say, that's how people get their money is scramble drill right there.
Scramble drill.
Yeah. That's how you get the big chunks of yards, big plays, stuff that's just broken down natural backyard football. And I think that's really, really fun to play. So, yeah, I think it's going to be cool.
So I was talking to Coach, and by the way, we just said this, like, he seems so young, but he's 48. He looks great for 48, but also, like, he's got that youthful thing about him. It feels like you got a young ball coach. What are the positives of having a guy that really gets y'all younger players and can just kind of walk in the building and talk to anybody in the building?
I think it makes it like this facility and this space that we're in right now, like safe.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, like you're not going into work sweating every day knowing that you're going to mess up and then you could potentially be out the building. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of like it gives you like a little bit of a safety net, that kind of feeling. Definitely for me, that's what I felt with the difference,
Right.
So I would say that for sure.
How about a guy who's been under a lot of pressure, and I think so much of being a football player is circumstantial, like what's going on around you, but whether people get it or not, Pitts has been under a lot of pressure. And I mean, he's flashed. He's done his thing before in this league. Like everybody knows he can do it. What do you think it's going to take to get him the ball in bigger situations? Is just, hey, like at the end of the season last year, y'all went to him. That touchdown didn't stand.
Yeah.
But is the confidence there where it's like, hey, we're in a big spot, we can feed him the ball? And then what's that do for y'all wide receivers?
Yeah, I think his confidence is through the roof right now.
Yeah.
And that's what we've been waiting for, and that's what we've been wanting. And he keeps on showcasing that, you know. And I think the more that we get him involved in the rhythm that he gets, he's going to go back into that player that we know he is and that everybody knows he is, you know. So I think that's the biggest thing, is just getting into rhythm with him.
Yeah.
And going to him when those plays are huge, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? And keep on striking that confidence through the roof. And what was the second part?
Well,
of the
just what it
question?
does for y'all.
Oh,
you know, like how it affects the space that you guys can create out there, and just having a tight end who can access different areas of the field.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it easier on everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, having him run routes that we run, you know, like pretty much every play, every third down, it makes everybody have to ID things differently and do stuff a little bit different. Now I have a mismatch, or Mooney has a mismatch, or Ray, whatever it might be, and then now he has a mismatch. Now he's running against a backer instead of a safety. Yada yada yada. So I think it helps everybody, and right now it's looking really, really good.
Who are the rookies that, you know, you guys didn't do as much offensively as far as like in the draft, because you guys seem like you're in a good spot. You can always, you know, improve, but it felt like, hey, a lot went into the defense. And I always feel like that first week of practice, you're not really sure because it's just the first week of practice. But now we're getting into a part of the camp where you can see guys showcase it. Who are the guys that stand out to you?
2-7, 11. I mean, pretty much all of them are dogs. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, they really do their work. And they're about their business too. You can definitely tell when they step on the field. They try to make their presence felt. And that was the biggest thing for me is you guys coming in, and you know, you guys have roles you have to fill. How are you going to fill them?
Right.
And I think they're doing just that. But I would say the two up front is what I'm excited to go see. And that's it. James Pierce and Jalen Walker for sure.
Yeah, I heard Pierce is out here stirring a little shit. I like that.
Yeah. You got to have a little maniac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it fun. That's what makes this sport fun. At the end of the day, you get to unleash all that. So he's doing his job.
So I heard a quote from you where you said we need to be absolute dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that about hearing a wide receiver say that, because I know you block your ass off. I know you play with that edge. And it feels like your offense plays with an edge. And I said this to Coach. I said, you know, y'all remind me a little bit about what like Detroit's all about offensively, with the run game, the prolific run game, the good offensive line, you know, the physicality. And he was like, yeah, honestly, that's not on accident. What's it take for a receiver? Everybody knows like, hey, what it means to be a dog up front.
Yeah.
But what are the little things that receivers have to do to be a dog? What are you expecting of the guys in your room?
I think what in our room is really just go crash out. Like, if you have to go insert and if a linebacker pops up, or if you have to go block a DN on a pin, he better be on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things that you can affect the game without having the ball in your hands, and we take like huge pride in that. At least me, I know that I take huge pride in that, because now you got a DB thinking about, oh, is he gonna hit me in the face or is he gonna run a route? And like right there, you already winning a game within the game. So like that's our motto in our room, is just go crash out when you don't got the ball in your hands.
And the motto in our room was like, don't get blocked by a wide receiver. But have you gotten any kill shots on the down blocks on those big guys?
Yeah. And that's
you really savor those, huh?
Yeah, I do, because I have to catch them off guard in order to do that.
No question.
I can't just go straight up and do that.
Yeah.
I've been like strong armed a couple times, and that's not fun.
Who got you? Anybody get you?
Man, I think one of the Watts brothers down in the Steelers, I think he was like laughing while he was holding me like up. And I was just like, I did my job though.
Because he sees you coming.
Yeah.
He's done it long enough that you know, he's looking at your split, or, you know, tackle's eyes, and he's like, all right, well.
He knows, if five's down there, whatever. But I did my job. He was just laughing at me.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like, you little boy. And I was like, whatever, man, whatever.
Damn Hall of Famer. I think the last time I interviewed you, you said I'd asked you what the hardest hit you've taken is yet, and you said it was the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still the ground?
Yes. Yeah, I just had a run-in with it the other day, and it's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It was like a wake-up call again, like, oh, we're back in football.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely the ground. That whiplash is something different.
No question.
Yeah.
No question. All right, so I heard you run these folks down here to watch old film.
Mm-hmm.
You pull old film of bigger physical wide receivers.
Yeah.
who are the guys that you really enjoy watching, and you know, is it just about height, or is it like, could it be somebody more compact and stocky, like just a physical wide receiver? Or is it somebody in your mold?
Yeah, I like to watch people in my mold.
Yeah.
Who are like similarly close.
Yeah.
And then also too, I want to play more aggressive, so maybe I'll go watch some B Marsh or something like that.
That'll do.
Or if I wanna go and play physical but smart, I'll go watch like a Des Bryant or something, because he's so savvy with the way he gets open. And then if I just want to go see somebody who's like, in my book, is the greatest of all time, is Calvin Johnson, then I'll go watch him. But I love watching how they can manipulate space within like the DB and stuff like that. It's very, very fun to watch. And then too, I just take things from everybody's game. You know, like at the end of the day, I could go watch Tyreek Hill and be like, oh, I liked how he 1-2'd. It's not going to be that fast, but it's definitely going to get the same results in some sort of way.
Yeah. This is probably the most important question I have for you. In your Twitter picture, you have a picture of you playing football for the Falcons. Mm-hmm. Now, the uniform is the gradient uniform.
Yeah.
Do you like that uniform?
Dude, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad?
It wasn't that bad. People have some, like, it's really not that bad.
So you're like, I'm like, he's a sicko, bro. He's got like the gradients on his.
No, it's not that bad. I think it didn't look terrible. I had the red shoes on. It looked
You know what's
decent.
funny?
Like,
We had Levante David on like last week, and we were just grilling. We were just roasting the fuck out of those alarm clock uniforms they used to wear. You remember the ones with the alarm clock numbers? This is what they had before they changed back to. So I thought you were going to shit on the gradients, but no, the creamsicles.
They're
awesome.
Amazing, yeah.
But so are y'all's throwbacks.
I love those things. Those are the best ever.
They got to be the best ones, right?
Yeah.
They got to be the best ones. Would you wear them all the time if you could?
I've been asking.
You've been asking.
I've been asking forever. Like, just they keep on upping the games. Like, 4 games this year. It was like 3 games last year, but they need to make them permanents.
Hell yeah, those things are amazing.
Not the gradients, but
those things are amazing.
Yeah.
So this is what I was getting on you for before you got on. Is I didn't realize this, and doing my research for this interview, I found out that you almost went to Virginia. Well, I don't want to say almost, because
second option.
It was the second option behind USC.
Yep.
So what did the process go like? It sounded like Tony Bennett, who just retired at Virginia.
Yeah.
It's a legend.
Yeah.
Wanted you to come play basketball, and there was some like, hey, some schools aren't going to let you do both. And then he was like, hey, I'm sending his tape over to the football building. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of what – and then more teams allowed you to play both?
He was the one who kind of opened up that gateway to me becoming a dual sport. And it was crazy how it happened. I was coming from summer football practice, working out with the team, and I usually wouldn't be playing basketball during that time. Right. But Tony Bennett was in the area. He came down in person. I had a basketball practice, kind of rusty. I guess I did good enough to get his blessing, and he offered me on the spot right then and there at school, which was like absolutely crazy. I know he's going to hate this, but he's retired now. I had on Duke shoes.
No, that's great.
I had on those Kyrie Duke shoes.
Yeah.
And I was playing, those were like the ones that I played in. And he was like, if I'm going to offer you, you got to take those off. And I took them off. That was a funny story. And then, that was my second option, because Tony Bennett was like just an amazing dude. He was an amazing person, and somebody who I saw like I wanted him to be my coach.
He's an incredible guy.
Yeah.
Just so down to earth.
Yep.
I know you had to play defense, because he wouldn't have recruited you if you weren't
serious
ready for the
about
pack
that.
line defense.
Yeah.
You were badass out there on the basketball court, huh? You were playing physical.
I thought that was the one.
Yeah.
I thought that was the one for
sure.
And
then I was like, well, who was it that was recruiting you? I got to get on his ass. You were like, do you remember Marcus Hagans? I was like, yes, one of my best friends. Now I'm pissed. I'm pissed. So, so I heard you don't, like, you're pretty low key off the field. Like you like to chill a lot. Like, do you live in this area? Do you live in Atlanta? Not to dox. Do you have to deal with a lot of traffic?
No,
I guess
I don't have to deal with a lot. I take back roads home.
Okay, so
I try to stay local as possible.
What do you listen to when you're in the car? What podcast, music? What are you on?
I can't even, like, there's a bunch of stuff that
really?
I listen to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really depends on the mood. I listen to a lot of rap. A lot of old school rap and stuff.
Old school rap.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell me somebody that probably is like younger than me?
No, not really.
All right.
I listen to like Andre Nicotina.
Okay.
Dre Dog, obviously. I listen to like what is it? There's a bunch of old doings. I don't even know the names of them, but I listen to.
Do you know who Tigga is from 106 in Park? He was at practice, and we were saying the young guys don't know who he was.
He was right. He was right out there.
Yeah, he was right out there. Yeah. Well, somebody, Atlanta is one of the best cities for music and celebrities and entertainment. You guys get more people at the games than anybody. I feel like.
Yeah, we have
probably run into everybody. Like everybody knows who you are now too. So.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. I want to finish with asking you about this year, because last time we were talking about the difference between year one and year two and that sort of thing. And, I think you were talking about one of the things you want to work on was diagnosing defenses more. You're going into year 4?
Yeah.
So, like, what's the biggest difference between year 1 and year 4? What would you tell incoming rookie Drake London about the NFL that maybe you didn't know?
I think believe in yourself. Really just play to your strengths and play to who you know you are.
Yeah.
The best way I could put it, and the best way I've said it before, is like, how you dip your toe into the pool and you're trying to figure it out. I feel like I'm fully submerged now. And like that's the only thing to do is to swim up. You know what I'm saying? So like that's the biggest thing for me. I feel comfortable now. Not in like a way of like I'm complacent.
Yeah.
But like I'm hungry, I'm ready, I know what's around me. I'm able to ID those things now. Just certain stuff like that. So
you
I
can play
good.
faster.
Yes, yeah.
And then you can help the young guys feel confident and that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Which is crazy because I didn't know this. You're only 24.
Yeah.
So you were a young rookie, which is a real blessing in a lot of ways because your earning window is pretty big.
Yeah, it was a blessing, but it was hard though because I'm not a vocal leader or anything like that. And some people were expecting me to maybe come in here and do that, but it was hard. I was trying to figure out myself and how I made it here.
Isn't that? But that's interesting though. I feel like you do a lot of growing between 20 and like 24 as a person.
Yeah,
that was my experience, and I was a 23-year-old rookie.
Yeah, if
I was 20 as a rookie, I would have struggled. So not for nothing. That's a tough deal.
Yeah, it was a weird year. You know, first time out of California. Living by myself. Parents are far away, sisters far away.
Yeah.
I ain't got no home cooking. Just like little things that I never like really thought of. And then just having to deal with everything, First time dealing with like real outside noise and stuff like that. So it was a tough one, but definitely made me who I am today. So
last thing I gotta say is, man, that Philly touchdown, that had to be a great feeling.
Yeah.
But man, all of us watching who were pulling for the Eagles, that was one of the grossest moments of the year. And y'all marched down the field so fast. In those situations, you're kind of that team that can go get a bucket fast. Like you're one of the couple teams in the NFL that, like, if I'm in a 2-minute drill, I'm really worried about y'all eating up grass.
Yeah, we're waiting for 2 minutes.
You're waiting for that.
Yeah.
What is it about y'all's operation that gives you such confidence in those quick moments? And was a lot of that because Kirk was a veteran? Is Michael Penix ready for those 2-minute situations at the end of the game?
Yeah, I think it's the way we prepare for them. Those situations, we really emphasize that stuff. And then two, it's just bread and butter stuff. So like quarterback back there not thinking that much, nor are we. Yeah. Let's just go out there and execute, and it's just simple stuff,
Oh yeah.
So I think that's what we're good at, and we like to play fast break ball sometimes.
It is, man. It's tough to deal with, and I'll be enjoying watching this year, man. I appreciate you coming on the show again, and go be an absolute dog, man.
Oh yeah,
get these other guys to buy in too.
I appreciate you. Thank you,
dude.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir.